Kowal and the defense attorney, David Draper, are going to join me to answer your questions on the phone. First of all, Christine, David, thank you so much for taking these calls. And now let's turn to our callers. Yeah, sure thing. And Lisa from California, tell us what you think about this, and do you have any questions for our lawyers?
Well, actually, I'm just outraged on the whole trial. I believe that it was a calculated murder. I believe that they did not drill the mother, or his attorney did not let the defense attorney. Is it the defense attorney or the prosecutor?
What do you mean? Well, both lawyers are here, but you're saying that
I believe that the male attorney did not let the woman drill the mother of the daughter like she should have. She was saying that she believed the story of the little girl, which was hearsay. I do not believe he should have gotten second-degree murder because of the fact he just shot his son. How do you shoot your own children, someone you gave life to?
Okay.
How do you have no remorse? You're not showing any remorse.
So, Lisa, is that the critical factor for you? You think it's first-degree murder, and it really turns for you on remorse?
No, not really on just the remorse part, but to sit there and listen to each person's testimony. Everybody is sitting here going by he-say. The mother's going by he-say from what the sister told her that the little girl was doing. The doctor came in and said the girl was crying hysterically. If the girl was crying hysterically, why wasn't she crying hysterically when she was taken to the ER emergency room that day? How come she wasn't crying then? If she was so hysterical on what had happened to her, how come they couldn't find anything? And then her doctor found something later on after the boy was killed. But then he said it should have been, it should have disappeared by now. It should be in the healing stages.
So, Lisa, your thought, and I just want to ask it so we can talk to our lawyers. Your thought is that Monique Cherry should have been asked more questions or grilled more forcefully?
I do believe so.
Okay.
Because the father's actions were based on what she said to him.
All right, Lisa, thank you so much for that call. I'm going to turn to Christine on this. Christine, Lisa's saying that Jamar Sr. reacted because of what Monique Cherry said and taking issue as to why maybe you didn't grill her as much as you should have, or maybe Karan Ivy. What do you think about that?
I believe that Karan Ivy is the one that was repeating everything that her 3-year-old daughter said. And obviously, given the mother-daughter relationship and obviously behavior that catalyzed the mother taking the 3-year-old to Children's Hospital initially that Sunday night, what bothered me the most regarding this hearsay issue that your viewer is addressing, it was very troublesome to me that when the defense witness, I believe it was Dr. Bashir, testified, he indicated that everything came from the mother, Karan Ivy's mouth. He was not allowed to talk to the 3-year-old, and I found that very troublesome, the fact that if your 3-year-old, in fact, was a victim or an allegation of sexual assault, this is a pediatrician who's had your child since birth and is clearly skilled in dealing with children and having children convey to him, and the fact that everything came from Karan Ivy's mouth was troublesome and actually aggravated. It was an aggravating factor that could have implied that she in fact created this laceration on her daughter because of the timing of when it was discovered and the fact that it was absent the previous day at Children's Hospital.
All right, so Lisa maybe spurring her on, Lisa mentioning the same